got the better of you at the start and at that third quarter stretch. Was there any commonality between those two periods that you saw?
Yeah, I thought they were the more physical team, the more aggressive team to start the game. They played, desperate. They played with a sense of urgency to start the game out. We kind of tried to get ourselves walking into the game, and that's not the way you can play against a team like this. The record is what it is for a reason.
I know you've said that before about this team, but the fact that San Antonio flew in the day of the game, was that surprising to you, that the way the game started?
No, it's surprising the way we started. We should have more energy. The game plan was in front of us. We've been a physical team. We've been an aggressive team. These last couple games we have started out that way. So for us to come out not as sharp, not as aggressive, not as physical. Now, mind you, there was moments where we got caught early. It's hard to come back from a 24-6 free throw deficit early. But again, there was still time when we were close in those games that we can't allow those things to get to us. Hard to come back from, but we can't allow that to dictate how we continue to play.
You just talked with Desmond. He said he feels like the group wasn't prepared. And I asked him if it was coaching the players and just a combination. He said it felt like it was more on the players. Do you feel like you have the group prepared the right way, and what did you take away from when a player says that?
Yeah, I take that it's that we're all taking ownership in this. I think we have to. And the end of the day, what we walked through and what we looked at today in film was how this team plays. They get out in transition, they attack the basket. We got to sit down and guard, and we started off initially with that, but then some fouls were called. So now you're playing against it with your big. But I just think overall we didn't give the entire effort that we needed to give to beat a team of this caliber.
Why do you think effort has been an issue at times this season, not just tonight?
That's a great question. As we continue to go forward, and we'll talk to the group and see exactly what that looks like. But it should never be a factor of effort and energy coming out on a night against a team that really did just fly in the day of the game.
It seemed like Jonathan kind of helped a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Wendell. Just what was that with Wendell's fouls, and then trying to get Jonathan out there?
Yeah, I think that was it. Wendell picked up 2 fouls quickly, tried to switch the matchup on him and put P on him for a little bit, and then next thing you know, Wendell couldn't run that much longer. Then J.I. couldn't run him for 14 minutes straight, so then you got to bring another guy in to manage those minutes against Wemby. Again, Wemby did a great job, got to the free throw line 14 times. Again, him initiating some hits, but us initiating some as well. But again, in that beginning stretch, it was us not coming out with the energy that we needed to, but then also being able to try to come back from a 24-6 free throw deficit is tough to do when you're trying to be physical and you're not able to do so the way you need to be.
The group will get on a plane and get set to go face the defending champs. What do you need to see out of your team to come away with a win there?
Just the initial fight. I think that's what has to start in our game. You've got to start the game in an aggressive manner, a focused manner, understanding exactly how we're guarding, what we're trying to do, what we're trying to take away, and be disciplined in that regard. And I think that's what, they're the best team in the West for a reason. And so our ability to guard without fouling, take care of the basketball, share the basketball, move it, and continue to trust it is what's going to be, the keys for that game against OKC.